Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. I've got Matt, the Firewood guy, with me. If you caught the last video, Matt just picked up his brand new Eastonmade 48C. So I want to start off first by congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you've been debating over this for a very long time, and it's cool to, today's the finally the day that it's here.
Yeah.
Now, in the last video, we brought home the conveyor for him, and a lot of people were wondering, why did I bring the conveyor back to my house? And now the 48C is at my house, so it wasn't my idea. Why is it at my house?
Well, I am not ready for it completely at the yard, and I wanted to run some tests somewhere else where I'm not bothered and not distracted.
Right.
While it's not ready to go over there. So while we get some other components that are going with it set up where they belong, we figured we'd get this out of the way over here, give you a chance to run it for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not complaining at all. I've got an Evo here, now I've got a 48C here. I'm happier than a pig in you know, so
right?
Can't complain one bit. But anyway, yeah, so Matt's got to do some testing. I think tonight you need to make 2 cords of wood, right?
Yeah.
And so we're going to run this. I think Matt said he's going to make a cord, and then he's going to let me hop in the cab and make a cord. I have never run this thing before. All I know about it is from my own videos that I've made with it, where Mark was walking you through all the controls inside the cab. I told Matt while he's running his cord through, I'm going to go back and rewatch my old video on how to run the thing. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got a small little satellite division of Firewood guy here set up in the wood yard. So let's go and make some wood.
Sweet.
All right, so we're going to be pulling from our scrag load of poles over there, loading the 48C. This is the new STK24 elevator that Matt got with the machine. It's a detachable separate unit that then is made to hook up to the hydraulics, and it hitches with a pintle hitch to the 48C. Matt brought over his kiln baskets, and we brought over the self-dumping hopper, and I just got done emptying it out so Matt can get a rough idea of how much scrap is going to come off of that 16-way wedge that he's got on the 48C.
He's wasting as much time as he can so he doesn't have to throw any firewood in.
Exactly. Like a blister. Oh, he is going to pick up a piece of wood.
My operation is built around smaller cages.
Right? Well, you want to run with big dogs.
And no manual labor.
Yeah.
I need a skid loader, that's all there is to it.
His forks are going to hit that cage.
Yeah, we'll have to cut that and get underneath it.
All right, so it is the next morning. We ran out of daylight last night, not because the Evo wasn't fast enough, but because we ran out of loader lift capacity on the tractor. We ended up having to pull some wood out of these baskets, put them in a bucket of the tractor, and then lift these up. I had to take out, I don't know, probably to right there or so to get these up on the trailer, and then we had to load the wood back in. So now that we got those two on, we're gonna have to do the same thing here first thing this morning and get these next two baskets made. Sometimes you just need a skid loader. Matt, you've got your 2 cords of wood here. This was really the first time you or I have seen this machine run in a true production fashion, right? Where you're actually putting pole after pole after pole. Everything else we've seen up to this point is at trade shows where they, once an hour, they run one pole through, and it was pretty cool to see the conveyor on the end of the machine full for an extended period of time and how quick it can stack up wood. What's your initial thoughts after running it for, I only did two poles, Matt did the rest because he is in a bit of a hurry to get back because we got delayed yesterday. So you did probably a cord and a half, and I did maybe a half a cord or something.
I reserve judgment on most new machines for quite a while. So far, so good. Yeah, it lives up to everything I thought it would so far.
Yeah.
And we did demo it, like, what was that, 10 months ago?
Yeah.
And it's hard when you're demoing a machine to really, it's only there for a couple hours.
Right.
And you get a little better feel than you do at a show, but not enough to really get your feet wet. I wouldn't even say I really have my feet wet yet. And I've bought machines and demoed them, and everything's fantastic. And then you have them for a little while and bugs start to show up, and then dealer support stinks, and the situation just goes downhill fast. And I'm in one of those situations right now. It seems like the more time that you try to give yourself to make something go well, it seems like inevitably things tend to go wrong.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know what Matt is talking about, in the last video that we did with Matt, I had blurred out the logo on your new mini wheel loader that you just got, and a lot of people thought that that was related to maybe my affiliation with LS or some other sponsorship or something. It had nothing to do with that. It had everything to do with, Matt said, I hate this machine. I'm getting really bad dealer support, and I don't want to give that brand any more advertising, and I don't want anybody else to go out and buy it.
Right. I don't want somebody to go out, see that I have one, and then go, oh, that's got to be the best one. And I'm going to go just to automatically sign on, and then it actually reflects on me, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's a great machine if you're using it for a different purpose. For me and the specific reasons I bought it, it's not living up to what it's supposed to.
Yeah. So, and then the reason Matt's saying he's reserving judgment on the 48C is because you demoed that wheel loader extensively for a couple of months, right?
Yeah, so if you don't know, or if you're not familiar, there's a rental purchase option with a lot of heavy equipment where you can rent it for up to 3 months and usually apply that rent, if you like the machine, towards the purchase.
Okay.
And because I didn't have a lot of experience with this brand, I just chose to go that route with the machine. And everything in that, we did have issues in the 3 months, and they were promised to be resolved. And let's just say now that we're past that finish line,
And you own it.
it's kind of like,
Thanks for
the
your
way it
money.
feels.
Yeah.
it's the way
Yeah.
it feels.
So
And I
Matt-
don't have any feelings that Eastonmade is that way at all. So I
Right.
don't want to like try and make an assimilation there, but
You're just a little gun shy on saying this is the
this
best
is
thing sliced.
the best thing since sliced bread. Yeah.
So
So
anyway, all that to say that the two pieces of wood that I ran through it, it's extremely comfortable, super easy. It does give me an appreciation for the Evo because the Evo is so much simpler. The 48C has so many different options and stuff. Like when you get to the last log, you know, we were talking, you gotta have the dump door go down, the lift tray up, take off your cookie, have it roll out, put the door back up. You know, there's a lot to do in between each log when you get to that last cut. And once you get up the learning curve, I'm sure, yeah, the 48C is gonna run the pants off of the Evo.
right.
But it's a steeper learning curve,
Yeah.
in my
And
opinion.
like a machine like the Evo, you could put in an operation where you might have a merry-go-round of operators, where the learning curve is shorter. Where
Yeah.
with a 48C, you're going to want to find a core operator that's going to run the machine every day.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the guy that stays on it.
Yeah.
Just because
See,
it
you're
takes
thinking-
a little longer to.
You're thinking
up to
about it
speed.
from the business perspective, having employees and
Right.
training people on that machine, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it from a sole proprietor running it myself and
Right.
whatnot. Yeah. But
Yeah, I mean,
it's-
the Evo's probably a machine. I could bring a new guy in. I could run with him for an hour if he shows that he's got the basic understanding.
yeah,
Walk away for an hour, come
Yeah.
back, check on him. The 48C, a lot of mistakes are going to be made in that hour just with not remembering all the switches, functions, and
yeah. There's a lot more buttons
Yeah.
and controls. That being said, there is a huge difference in power. I mean, you go from the bar saw to a circle saw, so every cut is like that. And you go from a 30-ton splitter to a 40-ton splitter. So we both have the 16-way wedge on the machine, which in my opinion, the 16-way wedge is the only one you need. Eastonmade sent me a 4-way and an 8-way. They are still strapped down to the pallet. I haven't even taken them off, and I don't really have any plans to. The 16-way wedge is perfect. But the 40-ton cylinder on that thing, it's just nudging it through that 16-way wedge. It's like it doesn't even know it's there. It's
yeah. I said to you, I says, "Oh, you want some French fries? Clink.
Yeah.
Want some French fries?"
yeah. The 30-ton cylinder on the Evo, I have not jammed it a single time. However, if you get into a piece that has a weird knot or a crotch or something like that in it, it grunts to get it through.
Yeah.
But this thing, it doesn't slow down at all. And there was one or two logs that went through that weren't the prettiest. Yeah.
That's right.
So anyway, that is Matt's new 48C. You're planning on putting some kind of tumble screener on it, I think we talked about, because the grizzly bars do leave something to be desired in the filtering out of the scrap. What did we get for scrap?
Like a yard of debris in the
dump
dumper.
hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's still,
It's quite a bit in here.
there's a
that
good
didn't
bit
get
still in
separated.
here. Yeah, I think grizzly bars only do so much. If you're going to get a processor with a 16-way wedge or a 12-way wedge or something that's going to be splintering stuff out, some kind of mechanical filtration system is necessary to get a good clean product at the end. But yeah, so how long are you leaving that thing here?
To be determined.
All right, we'll leave you guys there. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.